because I think we're having some technical issues. I'm just checking to see if it's actually streaming on the page. Okay, seems to be working. Apologies for that. It's just that on my end on the studio, it doesn't look as though it's connected to Facebook, but I've just had a quick check and it is, so that's good. So good morning again, it's Alex from York Buddhist Centre. We'll wait a couple more minutes for people to join us. Hope you've had a brilliant weekend. And yeah, it's again looks to be a promising day. I can see the pigeons flying around outside already awake, and yeah, sun looks as though it might make an appearance, which is good. So today we're going to be doing the body awareness meditation. And just to say a little bit about the body awareness meditation, if you suffer from chronic pain. So very often when we sort of saying bring our awareness to our body, for people who are in chronic pain, that can be quite difficult. If you're not in chronic pain and it's just a little niggle or a little ache, sometimes it's really good just to focus in on it and see if you can, I don't know, get the essence of the feeling of it, and just try and pinpoint sort of what that feeling is and what's going on. And sometimes if you're lucky, sometimes if you're very lucky, when we pinpoint that pain, it kind of it sort of it eases. Oh, I've just forgot to put chat on as well. Oh dear, I'm not doing very well this morning. So good morning Rose, Jenny, Chris, Philippa, Emmy, Andrea. So good morning to everybody. Sorry, we're having a bit well, I was having a bit of technical difficulty earlier on. So yeah, so if you do suffer from chronic pain, then all I can say is to try and get comfortable, the best position you can. You don't have to be in a traditional seated on cushions on the floor. You can be on a chair, you can be laid on a yoga mat on the floor, you can be laid on your bed. You can be propped upon by pillows on your bed, just whatever's the most comfortable for yourself. And sort of if you've got really bad pain, sometimes just trying to keep the focus on the breath will help, rather than sort of focusing on the pain. Anyway, it's 2 minutes past 7. Morning Sarah, morning Philippa, morning Andrea. I think I might have repeated a few of you, but good morning everybody, whether you're joining us on Facebook and YouTube. It's really good to see that Facebook's working, because it doesn't look as though it is from here, but it must be. So if you'd all like to get everything that you need for this meditation, whether that be a blanket or drink of water, anything that you need, just get yourselves comfortable and get yourselves into a comfortable position, whatever works for you. When I'm meditating, I tend to have a yoga block at my feet, which is like this. You can use a thick, heavy book as well if you want, because I've got short legs and they don't quite reach the floor. So just that little bit of a step up helps stop sort of back pain. And then I tend to meditate with my hands sort of like that, but in my lap, or you can put them flat down on your knees, on your lap. If you're finding your shoulders exceptionally heavy, you can always just let your arms go loose by the side of the chair. Just give them a wriggle around, just give your shoulders a bit of a wobble, and then put your hands back on your lap. Some people like to have a cushion on the lap just to raise the hands gently. It's surprising how heavy your shoulders and your arms can be. But yeah, so some people roll up a blanket, or they may put a cushion there just to raise the hands a bit more. So you'll have to practice and see what's best for you. Unfortunately, if I was live, I could come around and give advice, but yeah, it's a bit hard when it's virtual. Sorry, guys. So Oh, hello, Sangha Sarah and Joanne. Good morning to you all. Right, so if you'd like to get yourselves comfortable, and I do apologise, I've not got a poem this morning because I was being a technical assistant, so I've not had time to dig a poem out. So if you just get yourselves comfortable, take a couple of deep breaths in and then out. In and then out. And just let yourself sink into the space that you're in. Just hear the sounds around you, whether that's traffic, ticking clock, central heating, people getting ready for work. And just acclimatise yourself to the room, to the temperature of the room. Maybe you can smell scents in your room. I can smell, I've got a lavender candle so I can smell that. And just let yourself relax into the morning. And you can ask yourself, how am I feeling this morning? What's the feeling tone? What's going on for me? It could be that you're still waking up and you don't know yet. You could feel restless or tired or sad or giddy. Whatever the feeling, just take a moment to acknowledge it. And how does that emotion feel? Where can you feel that emotion? Is it in your belly, your chest, your head? If you're feeling sad or you're struggling, well, just give yourself a lot of metta. And we just take it moment at a time. That's the wonder of impermanence. Things are always changing. Nothing ever stays fixed. Nothing ever stays the same. And then we can go to our head and to our eyes. Make sure your eyes are just gently closed or just gently gazing at the floor. Can you feel any tension in your cheekbones? Can you soften your face? Sometimes we hold a lot of tension in our jaw. Your tongue should just be resting sort of very gently at the roof of your mouth. Your mouth might be a little bit open. Just let that jaw relax. If you've got tension in your jaw, you could always yawn or open your mouth as wide as you can and let it relax into a natural position. And then come down to your neck and to your shoulders. And if you can, just let your shoulders drop a little bit more. And see if you can feel the sensation of the gentle rise and fall in your shoulders as you're breathing. Just relax into that out breath. If it helps, in your mind you can say, I'm here and it's now. I'm here with the intention to meditate and it's now. We don't need to go for searching for stories in our past or get tied up in our to-do lists. And just let them go for now and just be here and now. And then as you come down your arms, from your upper arm to your elbow, to your forearms, and notice the weight in them. And then down to your hands. What's the sensation going on in your hands? Are they warm? Are they cool? Can you feel the tingle of the circulation? Can you visualize each finger? If you can't, you can always give your fingers a little bit of a wriggle so you just get a sense of where they are. Sometimes in meditation or a body scan, when you're going deeply into it, sometimes you can even lose a sense of your hands. They kind of blend into each other. But for now, can you visualize the fingers, the palms of your hands, the warmth or the coolness? And then we come to the chest area. Can you soften that? Can you soften the heart space a bit? If you're finding it difficult to find any connections, just imagine yourself doing your favourite activity. Whether that's out in nature, listening to music, with pets, with your children or grandchildren, or family in general, or your friends. And how does your heart feel when you're doing those wonderful things that you really enjoy? Can you connect to that feeling of joy and happiness? And then to the back and the spine. It starts all the way at the very top where our head rests on our shoulders. And it gently undulates down, right down to the base where our sitting bones are, down to the coccyx. Very hard to visualize each individual bone in the spine. Some people like to visualize a golden thread that goes from your coccyx all the way up to your lower back, your middle back, your shoulders, then all the way up through your neck, and to the crown of your head. And just imagine that golden silken thread, very, very soft. It's strong and it holds you there. It's supporting you. And we come down to our sitting bones. We've got the two main bones that you sit on, your buttocks area. And you can feel that just surrendering to gravity. Gravity is doing its job, it's holding you safe. Feel supported, feel grounded. And what's going on with your stomach, with your belly? Make sure you're not holding any tension. Just let it go. Just let that stomach soften. And again, feel the gentle rise and fall of the breath. Very often if we're anxious, we tend to shallow breathe. And we just breathe from the chest. Ideally, we need to be breathing from the belly, from the diaphragm, all the way down. Can you track that in-breath through your nostrils or your mouth to the back of your throat, all the way down to your chest, to your lungs, to your diaphragm, to your abdomen, can you feel that gentle rise and fall? If you can't, it's okay to place your hand on your belly, see if that helps you feel the sensation of the rise and fall. Sometimes it can be very subtle. And then we go to the thighs, to the upper thighs. Very often this is another place of tension. Can you soften them? Can you let your buttocks and your upper thighs relax, let that tension go? We're just trying to soften everything. Can you feel the sensation of the clothes against your skin, on your legs? You might not be able to, but you can possibly feel the air temperature around your legs. For me, my upper legs are warm, but my calves and my shins feel cool. and your knees. Can you feel your knees? If you've got pains in your knees, maybe gently put your hands on them, the warmth from your hands. Just gently send them some loving kindness. So back down the shins and the calves to your ankles, to the tops of your feet, and to the soles of your feet. What sensations can you feel? Can you visualize your toes, each individual toe? It's not easy to do. I can visualize my big toe, my little toe, and the ones in the middle kind of go missing. You can wiggle your toes to give yourself that sensation so you can feel them. If you're meditating and you're prone to cramping your feet, I'd recommend trying to keep your feet warm. Wear thick socks, cover them with a blanket, can sometimes help. If you've got tension or cramp anywhere, just move around and ease it out. Try and find a comfortable position. Meditation's about being here and being now, being present. It's not an endurance challenge. Trying to be here and now and be alert. We're not labelling any sounds that we hear, we just accept its noise coming in. Just let it drift past like clouds in the sky. Same as our thoughts. Thoughts will come and they'll go. You can't stop them. You can't suppress them. Just let them float on by like a cloud. Don't get hooked into the story. And if you do get hooked into the story, well, just congratulate yourself. Give yourself a big pat on the back for noticing. And then just let it go and bring it back to the breath and to the body. And we can do a quick check again to those areas that you know best where you hold tension. Has tension built up again? Check your head, your shoulders, your back, your thighs, your belly, all those places that tension can build up without you even realizing it. And we'll just spend a moment focusing on the breath. Tracking the sensation as it comes in through the nose. As through the mouth to the back of the throat. What's the essence of that breath? Is it cool? Is it smooth, silky? Or is it a bit rough and spiky? And as it goes down your throat, all the way down through your chest, your lungs, right down to your abdomen, to your belly. And just notice the gentle rise and fall in your shoulders and around your body as you're breathing. See if you can find any pleasurable sensations in your body. For me, it's the warmth in my hands, the tingling. I feel relaxed and comfortable. Can you focus on the pleasurable sensations, the heat, the tingling sensations, maybe even just the general feeling of heaviness or a feeling of softness? And just enjoy those sensations. Keep track of the breath. If your mind's drifting off, just come back to the breath. Gentle breathing in, and then the letting go. Some people who like to visualise, you could maybe even visualise the sea coming in and going out for each breath. It's constant, it's natural. We don't need to force it, it just automatically happens. If we can take a moment to sit with our body, very often we can find those areas of tension and just relax them. Just check your body to see if any tension's built up. Just try and soften it. A lot of the body scan is about just rechecking parts of your body and seeing where the tension's moved to, and then just seeing if you can soften it. See if you can let it go. If you can't let it go, just send it some loving kindness. Just acknowledge it's there. And as you go through your body, it may ease, it may even disappear. But if not, just send it loving kindness and acknowledge it's there. Then come back to your heart centre, to your chest area. And ask yourself, how am I feeling now? I feel different from when I first started? Or do I feel the same? And there's no right or wrong answer. Just acknowledge what that feeling tone is. Can we pinpoint the emotions that are going on? And where are we feeling those emotions? Could be anywhere in the body. Could be in your head, in your chest, in your stomach, in your spine, in your arms or legs. And just congratulate yourself for taking the time out to sit down and to meditate. What a kindness you're showing to your body. Now we'll just have a few moments. Just try and enjoy the pleasurable experience or the sensations that you can feel. It may be something as simple as just the warmth in your hands, or you could feel really a lot softer or a lot more relaxed. Just enjoy whatever sensation is going on for you. And letting go of the meditation and just coming back to the sounds of the room that you're in. The smells that you can smell, the temperature of the room. And when you're ready, you can just gently open your eyes. Just gently bring yourself back to the room. Sometimes when you open your eyes, you're very surprised by either the bright colours or the size of the space that you're in. That's perfectly normal. So I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you very much to, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, is it MS? And thank you to Isabel and Lynn. I can't wait to meet up with you, Emise, so you can tell me how to pronounce your name properly. I do apologise. So yeah, as we step gently into the morning, just go steady with yourself. Just go kindly to yourself. You've just sat down for half an hour and let everything relax. So don't go hurtling at 100 miles an hour into the morning. Just take things gently. Step into the day gently. And I hope you have a lovely week. And I'll be back with you later in the week, Thursday, I think. As Shaki Padar is having a well-earned break. So thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea's saying, wishing everybody a lovely day. So I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely day and take care. Bye-bye.